So in the last couple of weeks, I have been almost exclusively using Devin and Cloud Code for my day-to-day work. I don't start any tasks as a human. I go to Devin or Cloud Code first. So I have some learnings and some kind of ideas on how I use them and stuff that I've noticed about them both. Well, the first thing that I've noticed based on my personal usage is that Devin it's a lot better for quick exploration and search capabilities. And this is because they index all the repos that you get access to. So it's very snappy. It can find implementations of things that you don't know about or help you investigate how a certain feature works and even in what repo it is implemented. One of the cons that I have to say about Devin is that sometimes it is a little bit too eager. Like I sometimes have it work on a feature, and even before finding an agreement between me and Devin, it starts committing code, it starts opening APR, and sometimes I have to drop it. So that's a little bit on the cons side. Cool thing is that it reacts to feedback from pull requests automatically. So it's constantly polling for continuous integration status, like unit tests that may run, and if they break, it tries to fix them by itself, and even to comments from actual humans, from your teammates on the PR, it can react to those comments and act accordingly. About Cloud Code, one thing that I really like is that it lives in your terminal. It's most of the developers happy place, and I guess it was a really good choice because it is not tied to any IDE. It's very good for stack PRs. I personally use Git work trees to work with this. So sometimes if I'm working on something that I know is going to have to be reused in a second PR and the first one is not even merged, I just open a work tree based on the first one, and I sometimes can even work in parallel with two clouds. And another good thing is that since it's in your local machine, it has access to your local environment, and maybe you have some tool that you have built for yourself, or maybe if you had your laptop for many years, you have a tons of tools that will be hard to install in Devin's virtual machine, for example. So that's a really good pro. Common lessons for both. And I think both work better when you give them tasks with a small scope. Like if you have a super large task, they sometimes get kind of lost when they have to do too many things at once. So same as a human, you can break down tasks into smaller subtasks and maybe work on those, and you'll get better results. In the past couple of weeks, I asked them to come up with a plan even before writing the code. So I found that I have much better outcomes when I tell them to start coding after I have agreed with a plan, and maybe I don't lose too many tokens while we are working on a feature. Another cool thing that I've been trying with both is that I give them commands to test before proceeding to a next stage in the plan. I usually just tell them to, whenever you finish an item in the plan, run the build, run the tests, and run the linter to see if something needs to be changed. Yeah, that has been very, very positive in my experience with these two in the last couple of weeks.